figure out what's going on. We're expecting there could be a rotation, and indeed we're getting an A split getting set up. Oh, Food with the timing on that flash is beautiful, and they're going to take down both Gen.G Catwalk players, leaving pretty much nothing to go with. There's nothing in the tank, just Sean and Michael, and they're forced to go onto the A site.
They come as a combo, they work as a duo. Beautifully played there by Food and Crashies. And now we'll see pressure onto the site. Envy looking to possibly allow the post plant here without too much to say about it. And now they'll try to get in. Food on one side, the pinch from FNS as well. And Envy will find round number 1 on Ascent. He could do some damage, Dan.
The runner back is going to be used there by Food. Using the wall, though, to try to clear some space towards the site so they can try to help Crashies, who's still backside alive by himself. Gen.G with an effective attack so far. Mummy is able to get through, but it's looking quite desperate right now for Gen.G. Kusa's last man standing, and who's going to take him down with, I believe, a Phantom that he just collected. That's an excellent retake. It looked very labored. 3-player retake. It's going to be a tough one here. Caboose is still on the site, as is FNS, so they may not even have to give up the site. And Gen.G looking to commit here, using the Hunter's Fury. Michael looking to find his target, only gets one tag with it. At this point, though, Envy are desperately weak, trying to defend with very little, and it's not going to go too well for them.
I mean, it's so good even to be that far up just for footsteps. You're going to get so much more information and range. Food! Oh, here's another one. He knows it's double blind coming out. Mummy is going to be able to start off with this operator, though, and that's big, Dan. He can usually shut down a round, but this is looking grim. 3v2. And we'll see if they can make their way into the site now. Mummy's looking to lock down a few shots. As you hear him coming out, the shot misses, but he is going to be able to get the right click classic to count.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Win. So close to making that one work against Mummy. There's actually nothing Mummy can do if he hits that right click. Kusa now in an impossible situation. He's got third one, and Mummy knows it. He's able to take the peak. Yep. And you know, we talked about an X Factor. We talked about the dynamics.
And they'll let it happen for now. Mummy waiting for the push, or Mummy waiting for the push forward. Cat check comes in. GMD has been so strong from this position. It just feels confident to stay there and get any of the flank.
Finesse trying to creep his way out here. Oh, he actually catches GMD. And that's something.
It's like catch somebody in ability day.
Yeah, able to get out of that. And he might be able to get an extra couple kills there because the exit through Gelato is coming through to try to save their guns. If these enemy players... Oh, FNS, he wants it. He's going to go for the second as well. Kusa will take him out. But he did do some extra damage. Couple kills, keeping the economy honest for Gen.G. And again, they haven't been winning rounds. That a little bit later as we do see Gen.G beginning to work towards this very fast B-split. But into the Bucky they go. Caboose is there. Oh my god, the ranges are perfect for the Bucky. And Caboose gets the trio of kills. Spikes down on the ground. And once again, Win has to save it. But in much more difficult circumstances. Just trying to find some kills, and once again, Mummy looking good, and it's a flawless round. And if you look at what they had going into that round, which is where Envy decided to set up at the beginning of the round. And here comes the push, the split.
Nice try there.
On the back of the split, we do have the Hunter's Fury going through Nelo's position. But it's, oh my god, Crashies with the double. Envy, they're just so difficult to deal with.
Oh, that was a great try on the Hunters. Open. Food in there. Caboose now getting the work done with 2. His Win is left alone. He's full up. Double up draft. But he is against
30 seconds left.
A lot of health right now, combined with 3 members of the side of Envy.
Oh my god.
Oh no. This is what you get to do when you have an excess of ult stand.
Oh, it's just, it feels so bad, doesn't it? It's like if it wasn't difficult enough, they're just like, yeah, let's just drop the ult.
Word. Possibility is they're back to mid, they're back to pushing, and the spike's going to be there too, so this is almost committed.
Yeah, Crashy's drone through A main, so they have full information. And that allows Food to take position on Wine. So this mid-round rotation back to A, the positioning is actually very good for Envy. Having Food in the Wine position, Crashies can play retake. He's actually going to drop onto the site. He wants to get the challenges in, and you can't blame him when he's hitting shots like that. But there comes Food from A main, making the difference there for Envy, and GMD is the last man standing. Looking for that fake TP. to see if that's going to give him anything here as he has to jump through to find the spike, and all he's going to find is the barrel of the gun of Mummy, and that's going to be a wrap. A little bit more looking for information around Catwalk, but the timing from off food is just perfect. That curveball fully blinding two players. They get positioned towards three. They can do whatever the hell they want towards that A site now as they pick up the frags on the way.
Awesome to see here. Flying through. You'd love to see the fast pistol round strat. Gen.G trying to answer. Kusta and Sean doing a beautiful job as they retake tree. 2v1 as Food has the frenzy, and he's locked into almost under hell position. I should say heaven, but he gets himself to default boxes.
Food, he's going to be surrounded, trying to work the crate on site, but again, that is going to be problematic for the range that Win's going to be playing with. Oh, he gets it though.
Spike down mid.
Took so much. Bringing the recoil down, gets it. That's going to be 2 down now on the side of Envy. Gen.G feeling good here. FNS has some good positioning and everybody pushing out. They're trying to find him. Phantom coming up big. Almost gets him with the util out. And now they know his positioning.
Last player standing.
Big round so far from Gen.G. Spectres against Phantoms. It's a 2v1 now in favor of Gen.G. The spike is on the ground, and Mummy has to push forward. The Paranoia is going to connect. Oh, he's going to make it happen for Envy. That is disgusting.
Good pincer here on what may happen inside the site. Here comes Gen.G.
Nice trade coming in from Michael, though, and Crashies is jumping straight onto the top of Generator, standing large and in charge before dropping off quickly, though. 4 versus 4 retake as Gen.G indeed using that lockdown. Ooh, the shock dart's going to connect to destroy it. Doesn't look like it's going to. And oh dear, that's actually a detain as well on Crashies. That's not ideal. And they're all playing from A main. This is beyond awkward at this point. Gusta, no fear in the dark cover. Looking for the fight. An absolute brawl there in the dark cover. And Envy's starting to come out and top TND, wondering what the hell happened to his teammates, as he's unable to have anyone to help defend him to defuse. And Envy pick up the round and actually destroy that. And they can't reasonably get the kills in time, so they're gonna have to get out of there. Oh, Sean, is he gonna get caught? He's just barely caught.
Jazz hands.
No! And Mummy's tiles ready for the punish, and that's gonna make things even more difficult. They're gonna charge down Crashies, who was paranoid, and Gen.G moving through the site. Finesse able to defend, but there's the trade from the Bucky. Showstopper comes out to finish it off, and Caboose is gonna nail it, and that's a 13-4 victory. The first map in the hands of Envy.
Oh, one from Kusta. Doesn't even have to reload on that. Trap through just to make sure he's creating that defensive or offensive pressure. Caboose to trade one back. And they're just pressuring this time to make sure everybody's in position, getting the calls right before they act.
Kusta has to play it perfectly on this lurk, because like he's really cautious about the timing, reading the map as well as possible. But here he comes. Kusta has to save this one. The defuse is being held in the dark cover, and Mummy has no issue at all at this point because they lost the entry towards B. It has to be this site, and it's going to have to be Finesse holding backside control, which he will not be able to successfully do, leaving Envy in the 2v3 retake.
What an unfortunate turn of events there. The dart just passed him firing, gave himself away, and Gen.G's able to dissect the site with Quinn on top of the box. They're doing a lot of work without it. 50 seconds left, which gives them enough time either side of the smoke in a game of cat and mouse for Kusta and Mummy. And that's going to be a pretty great neural theft to help them out. The earlier the round you can use the neural theft if you got it, the better. Better return on investment. And here's some kills from Win on A, but that's a trade from Food, and he may be able to get himself a rifle here.
Oof, that's rough. Looked like Win had that in the bag, but it's still a very dangerous round. If Win gets that kill and stays alive, it doesn't seem winnable at all. But right now we have the advantage in numbers for Envy. Food is very weak, of course. Finesse has picked up a Vandal, as has Food, as you mentioned. And now Finesse is coming in on a timing for A-Long, and he's going to actually get a freebie. It's up to Kusta. 1 versus 3 from Kusta. It's definitely going to be a hard one as they start to challenge. There's the running back pop. Nice. Able to punish Caboose through that window. And there's 2 players left. He's still maximum health, but they both have Vandals. There go the hot hands, forces to swing, and there's nothing else to do. He's traded by Food. And Food, we talk about Food. Who's got a forward position C long, so Envy going to start to work this one out. If Mummy gets a good paranoia here, good delay, that's a great shot.
Down
but there
A.
goes Win. He can't punish. And that is a terrifying reality for Gen.G. They've lost so much and gained almost nothing in return.
The Wind Daggers have just been slightly wide on those right clicks. We saw one on Mummy earlier. It has not been in his favor, and some days are like that. They go down on the site take. We see Kusta here trying to just play some quick peeks, making sure he can get a shoulder first to give the team info. Spams don't do too much damage. A great trade coming in from GMT. Exactly what Gen.G needs right now. He has been popping off the past few days of the tournament, and it's exactly what could win them this round. He's got Kusta there, and they're both going to be in hell.
Looking scary, the wall coming out as well to provide extra entrance, extra space onto the site. Food now could be in so many different positions. Nice swing though from Kusa. He gets the info. Finds Food down to GMD now. The fake TP comes through from GMD. Just barely catches Food, and he's going to finish it off. And my goodness.
Slow down a bit, and that probably benefit them here in Haven.
Very nice from Mummy. Man, he's just so damn good, isn't he? The dash route to the back of the side, though, for Win gains a very quick position. Nice defense from Michael as well in the window. So, looking pretty good so far, but there's a lot left to do here for Gen.G as the danger lurks around every single corner. The Bucky is heard around the grass position. And Win able to keep defending this B side. So, looking good here as each player is one by one dealt with effectively. And I have to say, one thing I think, Riv, for me, that's promising here for Gen.G on their attack so far is that 3-man setup towards C, so it looks like a pretty good spot here for Gen.G, but it can be difficult. And you know what, actually, yeah, he's going to walk all the way through a link. What on earth is happening right now? Food is in the short position. He's going to try to stop this by himself. Age comes through. He's in so much trouble. He can get spammed. Oh, no, he flashes himself as well, but still gets the kill. I don't understand, but Food is still alive.
What is happening this round was a perfect description there, Dan. Oh, my word. It's so tough to walk in if somebody's already in. Food looks behind. He's like, wait, did they maybe get behind me already? He's thinking right, but there's going to be two. Hides. Oh, the timing again. This round is so edge of the seat for all of these players just thinking they're surrounded here. They're more than right as these situations continue to unfold. 30 seconds left in the round, and that's Mikael with the spike. It looks like they're going to go towards Garage C. Maybe it's that B play again, but ring around the rosy, Dan, right through the window.
Oh, man, that could go so many ways, and Finesse is going to get caught, and it's crazy that they just had the sense not to just start running, because Finesse was still looking for info, still walking around, and his teammates didn't know what to do, but they are coming in at a good timing. The showstopper's popped in. Oh, but Win's able to punish Mummy as he comes around the back, and it's up to Caboose now. He's got the showstopper around, but can he avoid getting traded? He can't! Michael with the kill, and that's going to secure the round for Gen.G. To go in, there's the wall. Ness is going to be isolated. Sean, the wall is everything here for Gen.G. Sean able to clip backside when it comes to Caboose through the cage, and even though they go into the 4-man setup, they do it together, they do it right, and they somehow avoid losing more than one player. I don't even understand, but it worked.
I mean, great stack, great calls all around. I think everybody was ready to get into the fight there. It's just who hit the shots first. And we'll see what Crashies can do. 2 chalk darts and a dream. Not going to be that long.
You still has to run it back. FNS, well, there goes the neural theft. FNS is dead. Caboose, though, doing what Caboose does. He's found his way on top of the short box. And Gen.G are starting to struggle here. Just down to Sean, and the classic comes through for Mummy.
Get some footsteps here in just a moment for that call. He might have been taking a breath that moment. You look at the mini-map, and Sean takes advantage of it. They're moving in with first blood, and Mummy tries to stop it.
Almost getting the collab there as well. Win straight to the back of the site, but Envy have backside control still, and that's a problem. Nice paranoia going through, allows Crack to get easy one onto GMD, and the headshot position protects Mummy, and that's gonna be Envy tying it up 5-5 in this first half on Haven. And look, if Gen.G are to walk into this, and Mummy's there, so is Food. Beautiful work off of one another, and the flash as well. The trade starts to come though for Gen.G, and it's suddenly looking good. Sean delivering a very important couple entries.
That's exactly what they needed. We have not seen Sean stepping up enough in these as much as he usually does, I should say. He's still been doing his part. That gets quickly taken out. Envy's able to extinguish it. Nade comes through. They get the push out. They get the displacement. It's not going to be enough. Yep, Pink Shell's on one. And Caboose.
In a pretty typical position. And they're going to go back to A, actually. They're expecting that Gen.G will rotate all the way out, and Finesse is just getting every kill anyway. So now there's only 2 players left, one of which, Win, is extremely low. And Caboose doesn't check for this. Win's able to take him down, but GMD has to take down 4 players on a retake. And he's against a Ghost and 3 Frenzies. It's hard to really see a world where GMD gets much out of this spot, but we'll see if he can make some money at least. That would be a big win for GMD. Get some money with some kills, you know, charge up his ults. That's what he's looking for. There's that first spot. He just so badly wants at least a kill here.
Somebody show me your head. It's all he wants. Fakes to jump out. They know it's not happening. Nobody's pushed me stairs. All right, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. He knows he has to go down. You want to get that cash for the round. You're getting to that.
Watch out.
Food. Just kind of predicting he can get through a little early, but it may cause the timing that he has the advantage. He's not.
They're charging into the C side here. A quick split coming in. We're actually not going to split. It's a quick push from Garage. Gen.G, though, starting to control the scenario. Mummy's down to 17 HP. Crashes is on 70, so Spike goes down, but they are pretty weak, and they have no control of long, and so they're going to try to push together around the spawn position, and Mummy's going to be actually... Okay, he's going to smoke off Garage. Maybe play inside of the smoke. He's got to play some high-risk spots here because they're in a very, very disadvantageous position. Stuck on the site. Push comes in. Swing is there. Michael and Win get it done. And Gen.G pick it up on the retake. However, again, bonus round for Envy. They get the spike planted. They get a couple kills.
The dart set up, go over, and it does find one in sight. Food's going to get to take down Win as GMD trades back. Big one from short as he gets 2.
So many options here now for Envy on the attack. What they could do is they could just reset the round now. They got loads of time left in the round. They don't have to push into A. They could try to play the information game instead. They know that there's so few spots on the map now that the defenders can be in. There's only 3 of them left. They have to kind of gamble. It's risky for them to get information. They get a tag on 1. Well, that could change everything as the push comes through from Caboose now. He wants to punish that drone tag. His teammates, again, are actually going away from the A site. And they know that everybody's going to be stuck on this A site because of the pressure from Caboose. Wow. He's going to sell it further. He gets a pick. They're going to have to stay on the A site. At this point, Envy knows surely that the rest of the map is for free. But with that said, they're going back again. Oh, the shock dart trades him out. This is crazy.
And now they're going to get in on the late pincer. Wait, they heard that. Here I'm coming back in. Oh, my word. The cat and mouse right now that is happening is absurd. Spike's going to be planted. Mikhail with the dart, with a bit of HP. Gets Food, takes the double damage there, but he's going to send the owl drone through. Hell has been identified. Shock dart through. A few unknowns to be covered. That garage has to be figured out before they make their way back in, and they got to worry about C long. Oh! The dodge and run, trying to do it, blind on, and there's going to be a few shots back and forth. FNS with huge frags there, but Mikhail able to find the frags with the Hunter's Fury, and they say, take it back, go ahead. And they're both on 0 points, so that's a prioritization there of Hunter's Fury.
Oh, they're in trouble here. We're able to dodge the Hunter's Fury. Michael able to also hold the position down, but the trace come through, and it's looking really good here for Envy. Those ults coming in huge, but it's just absolute chaos. Kusta and Sean rotating in, run it back, pop, curveballs going in. Nice trade, even though he's got clear sight on.
Wow, my eyes
this
are
is
down.
just insane right now, Rip. It doesn't stop. The action is just continuous.
Spike planted.
Here. Revealing it.
Last player standing.
I was
And he's
doing
around the
myself there.
game. And he's going to go down.
Here.
Gen.G with an unreal retake there. At the same time, because lots of action was spotted towards mid, you can see GMD tries to push a lobby and Win. He's doing a great job here so far, and even he gets another, and suddenly there's problems because Envy, they've lost 1 or 2 too many players going into the B plant. They're going to walk A link, though. They know they can't hold on to B, and they know that players have rotated out of position, so they're gambling on this A site take because they know that GMD pushed a lobby. They know there's no defenders really here, and they're going to get a post plant rib. It's going to be difficult. It's 2 versus 5, but if they want it, they have a post plant on A. But they're looking for they're looking for the players on A lobby first. This is genius.
Oh my God, Mikhail in such a good spot. He could easily get to here with a little bit of control. Oh my God, the Colette! You gotta be kidding. You have to be kidding. Mikhail having such a good series for GMD. As they creep in, this is gonna be some teamwork and necessary for GMD.
Oh, Michael with that Odin's actually causing problems. Down to 2 HP. Caboose is 1 bullet anywhere's going to do it. Oh my God, how is he alive? Michael's trying to find him. He's going to do it. The paint shot's giving his position away. And even though Crashies can defend here, he can't survive for too much longer because we know Michael's coming. And there he is. Mummy with the TP there, back towards spawn. Is he going to find the angle that he needs to deny this? There goes the paranoia. He's trying to make a desperate attempt. But desperation is the name of the game as Gen.G pick up map 2. And wow, that was a tough one,
Let's
Rib.
go.
It was very tough. So smart to get him off of the drone, the satchel. So smart. And it's looking very dangerous here for Envy. They're losing basically everybody. Mummy's going to have to do something insane here. And Akusa's going to go to punish Finesse in the back with the classic. And that's a wrap. Gen.G pick up the pistol.
The bonus this round, they're playing with a little bit of econ toying here, and they're pushing through. Envy's going to be able to drop 2 here as Gen.G's looking for some shower pressure.
Ooh, who's in a very difficult spot, pulls out the classic. Sean gets the reload in, and that crunch is going to work out very nicely for Gen.G. I think they might know about Crashies. We'll have to see as he starts to move forwards from the shower's position. Finesse! He's found 2. And with that, Win is the last man standing. They don't know where he is. He's able to get himself into the 1v1. Out come the daggers, and the spike is not planted. He's got a minute to try to find Crashies. Where has he gone? Win looking for him. The reaction's there. The Red Bull clutch for Win.
We don't have any ops. He gets a nice kill there with the Phantom, and showstopper in his hands now.
Difficult spot for Envy. They felt like they had to push something after losing Shower's control, and unfortunately for them, it's not going to work in their favor, and that might just be the rounds done and dusted there. 5 players left, all the post-plant position you could possibly ask for Gen.G, and that was off the back of that killing Showers that was through the dark cover. And then again, it triggered the short push, and Gen.G were very wise. They realized that that kind of a response was quite likely. They waited for it and had better spots, pick up the kills. Very straightforward. And Crashies, they get 1 hit. Gen.G have so much money. They want to punish. They're going to send everything to punish these players. And eventually they will be able to take down the remainder. And that's worth it. But to use the ult to secure this one. And it's looking very hard at this point for Envy, but they are starting to fight back. They're getting the frags and a couple of gun upgrades.
Oh my God, the Envy dog pile coming into effect there to start getting the first few frags. They're going to do the same thing to get into B site possibly. A beautiful paranoia coming through that allows him to open up the site. The Bucky's coming up big from Crashies. GMD trying to get the final shots in here. Looks, oh, he pulls the step back perfectly. Draws Crashy into the advantageous shot. 13 HP, and he's living the dream.
Me to get back onto the site there, and pretty aware that the U-Haul position was pushed. GMD able to win the battle though regardless. That 1v1, that one fight is insanely impactful because now there's no position on the A site. Rotation comes through safely for Gen.G to get the spike planted on a truck. And this is going to be a tough one. There is Hunter's Fury available, but I don't think Crashies really wants to use that. He's going in to clear U-Haul. The 2-man setup. Crashies is aware, but he has to hit the shot as well. Finesse in the dark and the paranoia, but playing these close ranges will push through undeterred. There's the drone tag, and that is rough. Very rough indeed. Oh, the dark cover comes through. Shot dart as well. At this point, there's nothing that he can do, and the Showers control play, the setup there was excellent from Envy.
That is going to be the push still from Kusta onto A. We've seen this being a big factor of info grab with that lurker.
They saw 3, when Win pushed in, he saw 3 people on the B site. They rotated an extra player, so there is a timing, despite being down to 2 players, there is a timing here for them as they move forward onto the site. And Sean able to trade through, he gets another one, that's huge. That is so huge. Now Gen.G have a chance to win this round off of the back of what was a very desperate situation. There was the one window of timing that they had, and they got in that window, and they're getting the spike planted. It's 2 versus 3. make that 1 versus 3 as Michael's the last man standing. He's dead. Rocket in the face.
Is right now, and I think that's the reason they're able to kind of circumvent what Envy's trying to do on these defensive positions. I mean, look at them right there to help each other out. That was almost a pie in the face as Sean had his nade out. Oh my word.
And yeah, that's that's savage. Dude, though, looking to me drop, and he has a curveball. He could try to go for this. Oh, he didn't know when the dark cover was going. That's rough. And Gen.G right now, they're looking insanely strong. It's Envy in terms of the confidence game. He doesn't lose the fight. A little bit afraid for Michael right now. Shot blast to try to clear the position. Trey's come through. There's the paranoia. Oh my goodness, Win is in close range, but it's Kusta with a double to defend against Envy as they try to get some aggression going towards this attack. But it's the spike planted, and it's a 3v3 retake, and there goes the running back from Food, looking for value, but it's not to be found.
Heavy util already coming out, so they know where they might have to be firing here with that Sova, Dart, Caboose, and the rest of the team able to hit their mark and grabbing some incredibly...
Coming in aggressively from GEN.G, able to get all this control of the monies. He's got the pick. That's huge, but at the same time we talked about this. Short was open. Forward positions, Gen.G able to abuse this fact, and they have swarmed the A site despite the initial good look. But Caboose, he's got the rocket, and with that, they got the 3v3. Envy still in this for the last round of the first half.
So interesting. No plant just yet. Didn't feel like they had full control of the site. Now no Caboose is coming up cat. So you might have to retake you all. Crashy steps in. Food steps in. The plant just going down in time. And it's going to be the defuse now coming in from Envy to
start to line things up to coordinate into an attack together. Spike will be planted, and it's looking quite scary right now for Envy to hold on to this one. There comes the paranoia, but Wins in the backside. In the cloud burst. He's going to find Mummy, but now he's alone. Tapping the spike. That's going to force them forward. As the cloud burst comes through, he punishes Finesse, moving forward, and now it's just down to Rumble. The cut comes in again, but Win can't hold on this time. It's up the Crashies.
Know where things could be, how much he's done. And that call goes out. Kusta in a great spot on Tribox. GMD, they just weren't able to get him out right there of U-Haul, and he does such good work.
Food, though, he's looking to try to clutch this 1 versus 4. He doesn't know if anything is left on the B site, but he's got to be quick. He has to gamble because the rotation is going to come through. He has the spikes, so he can plant it and try to win the clutch from there. But you can see that right now, Gen.G are also giving him massive respect. They want him to plant because if he plants, which he will be forced to do, that means they know precisely where he is. He goes for the premature pick, and that's why they were pausing.
Mikhail down B, so they know nobody's going to be at B just for now.
Going very, very fast into this A setup, and it's looking good so far for Gen.G. Kusa with that frag, that's going to help them to maintain that backside control. There goes the hot hands. That's going to trade out Kusa. Still looking difficult here for Envy as they try to hold on to this U-Haul position, and it's now just Caboose who has to do everything. And confidence coming in from Sean is unstoppable. And Envy, one of the favorites of the tournament, in a lot of trouble here. And Crashies, he'll be able to open things up with the Sheriff. They need this round. They've got very little to work with, but they need this round. Caboose able to get one more, a second from Caboose. And just like that, Rip, there's a very strong chance now that Envy pick up this unlikely round.
What I was saying, looking for those laser headshots. Apparently they had it locked and loaded in the chamber. Beautiful job coming in from Caboose, nailing those with the distraction of the rest of the team. Dart comes over, could be able to hide from that just on the angle he can. Oh, he got revealed actually. There's one. It could be the second. Little gate play as he toys with Crashies. 82 and 14 armor versus just 50 HP. Oh! He masks his hop-up step with a few shots, finds a different angle that what we have seen this series, it has provided. And Caboose, the rest of the team opening up as fast as causes chaos. It's going to be the dueling Hunter's Furies back and forth. Enemies revealed with the neural theft as well, and that is going to be a great round start for FNS and Squad on the side Envy.
It's looking like a very difficult scenario. Will Sean want to use this showstopper here? They are at a massive disadvantage. 3 versus 5, but they have backside control, so they have position to work with. Now comes the U-Haul take, and it's all about taking over U-Haul here. Sean, I don't think there's an argument now to use the showstopper. It's a 2 versus 5. They might want to keep that one in the hole, but we'll see what they're able to accomplish. You can see Envy holding their ground, holding their position. They know if they keep U-Haul, that they will win the rounds.
I mean, at this point,
nothing that...
I don't want to say at this point, I think they don't want to get out of here. Yeah, I love this way of running A. You put your traps in A, you have 2 showers, 3 rotate over if they need to, and you have a good pins. Food, however, cakes out quick right away. This is going to be a rush onto B. A rotation from Gen.G. Looks like it could already be happening. There's the teleport hit, and now this could be a hold. No, they're already in the site. It looks like Mummy is going to try to get that spike down.
Spike planted.
Huge kills there into Hugo, and 2 versus 3 on the retake. Actually, finding some love there is Envy, even though it was looking very unfavorable, but still not quite enough as Kusta will be finished off, and so they should be good here. And once the spike is planted in rounds like this, it becomes almost impossible for the ecoing team. However, Sean finding a headshot like that could definitely shift things now as backside control goes in the favor of Envy, but they Gen.G, but they have to also take U-Haul control.
Oh, there's the find, jumps up, goes for the teammate takedown. Oh my god, Mikhail from the back! That's gonna be the paint shells coming out. They're trying to fire through here just to the right. So much it from Mikhail! Dan, that's gonna be it. Gen.G's gonna find it. They're moving on to the lower bracket finals to face phase.
Rim, that doesn't make any sense at all. They were looking impossibly strong. Showers control, U-Haul control, short control. Anyway, I mean, Gen.G, what did they have to work with? Almost nothing. Some Buckies and some Sheriffs.